Oop. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oop. What? Hello, hello, bro. How much time have you been streaming with the mic open? G fucking G's. But it was a morning or doing another thing. I was watching a video that talk about the filtrations from not GTA 6 but from Avengers Doomsday. And I was then saving this video for later, and also and also what did I did before? I don't remember, but let's play Marvel Rivals. Ta 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 ta. I'm not completely sure where I should put the overlay from the Prince Life app. Ooh, NTE got a new update. The thing is that I will not be playing this for the moment. I think that the only they add not too many things about the story. But I have to say, yes, I need to play the story. I need to continue it. What other thing? Maybe they will put some new maps or modes. That's probably what already happened or will happen. Because I know that for the I don't remember like the attack. I don't I don't know how to say it. I'm not completely sure. But for the pin pocket or p pocket chest something where you steal stuff, where you steal money, you can. No. They say that they will add uh, like a map rotation or new zones. I'm not completely sure. So I know that they will add another things besides the character, the new vehicle, and I don't know. I can't remember what other stuff. What other stuff they will add. And now, bro, I don't know what I feel like my breath. I lose my breath really quickly, really quickly. It's like I need to stop, take a bunch of air, and then talk when I'm speaking English. No sé si pasa con español, pero se siente raro. I don't know. No estoy completamente seguro. Obviamente en español es como mucho más fácil para hablar para mí. Y no sé, las pausas. Lo de las pausas a veces me preocupa. When I do too many stops, when I'm speaking, it's like, bro, I'm okay. My brain is okay. What happening to me? Because I don't have a good rhythm to talk. Like I have to do a pause, take air, and then talk. I don't know if I'm taking too long to take air, or even when I'm speaking, I'm not using the air correctly, so I can have enough to make a very long sentence. Because sometimes I say something, okay, nothing crazy, but um like I take the bird just to say a short sentences, and then I take another quick long breath, just to say another short sentence. That's crazy for me, bro. Okay, we are here. Okay, not in Marvel Rivals. Why didn't open the game already? I know that if it not launch this, if the game is not launched, what the fuck? Why it say that's that hour? That can be real. Okay, I think it's not going to open it. So now I do this. Okay, now it launched again. Yesterday it didn't work. Now, today why it didn't work? Okay, now I'm making popcorns. So give me a minute. Okay, cool. Oh, I don't know where I should stay because it's late to wake up. Making noises like me talking, for example. Okay, let's animation. Let's see if it's different. Okay, this is the one from the when did it? Okay, I think I some instruction. Oh, what? Walking weird. Okay, I hear you do popcorns pop. So, I will play. Alright, I forget I wanted to like a tutorial. I wanted to watch something like that. Oh, GG's. But I don't want to stay too much because it's late. Something that I really have to say I have to do is like going to sleep early. For example, I mean like I don't like the night anymore because of the lights. So when I see the lights, I see like a star. So it's not something like cute or pretty to look. So it's nice. Okay, enough enough detail. I don't know, bro. I'm not completely sure if I want to play or watch a video and then play. I can try. I can try. The thing is that this is going to fail. Okay. How to play Marvel Rivals? How to play Marvel Rivals? Marvel Rival topic, shorts, tactical style, related to perfection. I don't know. Maybe that's something from a character. Top character for beginners. Okay, this is 1 year old. The ultimate Marvel Rival Beginner's Guide. Okay, this type of list needs to be like updated soon. Like these are from 1 year ago. What the fuck? And it's something. Okay, Marvel Rivals Day surrendered at the end. Okay, this is a video in Spanish. This is not a channel for Spanish specifically. So what is this? New the 10 best solo carry heroes in patch. No. But I want to know how to become so good your team doesn't matter. That's interesting title. The Hood Masterclass Advanced Guy Marvel. Marvel Rival. I don't know what I'm
Opinion on Jubilee. I think Jubilee's so much better after the buffs, and also like having Hood available too.
Okay, I couldn't stop winning on Jubilee in Marvel Rivals. This is a huge problem, the quick play problem in Marvel Rivals. Hood in the Hood, spectating the number one Hood in Marvel Rivals. Bro, bro, I'm looking for how to play, bro. Why you are not showing me that? There are no recent videos about that. Is there Bloodwing? No, I don't see it. The most optimal way to play Spider-Man. Bro. It's like maybe I need to watch these videos from that have the heroes from the beginning, and then obviously maybe they nerfed or do changes to the characters. The thing is that I probably need to watch some of these videos and then watch the newer where they add new players, new heroes. Something that is cool that I don't completely remember how the guy from Retroid Game, no, not Retroid, Retro Game Corps does his videos where he shows how long or how it performs like a console handheld, like the one that I have, the Retro Pocket 6. I don't remember how much hours of playback or play video, I don't know, I can have from maybe watch YouTube or Netflix or something like that. Um, compare it by maybe emulate some games from PC with Game Native or playing streaming GeForce Now or what other thing like mm, like yeah, play retro games maybe Nintendo 64, PS2, PSP. I don't remember the hours, but because I'm playing with these um with GeForce Now, I'm not emulating nothing in my phone. It should be quick. It should be like it should be last a lot more the battery than if I do it with my with the hardware. So these ones I will like to have something like maybe Ultimate Jubilee, like something where I have like a video that is maybe from 6 months ago, but apparently that's not the case. Updated. This is the last
Marvel
one.
Rivals has been out for over a year, and especially with the
Over a year.
foundational changes that came in Season
Oh,
9, Marvel Rivals is a dramatically different game than it was at launch. And whether you're coming from other games or you haven't played Rivals in a long time and need a refresher, this is the perfect video for you in the ultimate beginner's guide to Marvel Rivals. Hi, I'm Coach Mills, and I'm your new Marvel Rivals teacher, and in this video, we're going to teach you everything you need to know so that your Marvel Rivals journey goes as smoothly as possible. Now, after the video, if you want to learn more about the game, take the game more seriously, and climb very quickly, I highly recommend my coaching. It'll be in the links down below where you can get hands-on guidance. And we also have a built academy where you can get consistent coaching and community from many like-minded individuals trying to get better at the game. I recommend you check it out down below, but without further ado, let's jump into the video. Now, you might be wondering, what is Marvel Rivals? And Marvel Rivals is a hero shooter, specifically an arena hero shooter. But what does that actually mean? This means that there's a large roster of playable characters that is ever expanding. Many characters to choose from that play fundamentally different. Now, even as far as hero shooters are concerned, Rivals is more of a true hero shooter, meaning that every aspect of the characters are different. For example, games like Apex and Valorant, while there are characters with unique abilities, they all use the same type of guns, and you pick them up and find them or equip them through buying them in a certain system. While they're technically hero shooters, they don't have the same flexibility level as Rivals does with every individual character, where some characters are using their fists, swords, or maybe they don't even shoot at all. Even though it is a quote-unquote hero shooter, they don't necessarily have to shoot. Now, success in a hero shooter comes from understanding the abilities that are on certain timings, teamwork, and cohesion working together, and your success is not dictated purely by aim, and in some cases, it's not even a requirement to play many characters. Now, the reason that this is my favorite genre of a competitive game is because you can play your way. Whatever your strengths are, whatever you like to do, you can find it in Marvel Rivals. There is something for everyone, and because there is an ever-expanding roster of characters with new releases happening every month or every other month, you will constantly find new characters that excite you, and specifically things that can fulfill your hero fantasy. Which is why the fusion of Marvel with a hero shooter just makes sense, right? Now, abilities are what your character uses to do things in the game. Get value, make play.
Okay, this is something like with Pokemon. Pokemon have so many Pokemons that they already like if they want to do some like a good expansion, they can do it. Or like for example, a game, a story, an anime, something like that. They already have a lot to try because even with their merchandising, their merch is the thing that make most money in the franchise. So the cards you can have so many different I don't remember, like I know that I already watched content about Pokemon that is where they mention how it works, where they do the unboxings um from those editions. So what I mean with this is that they already own a lot um of cards that are related to the same Pokemons. Pikachu. Pikachu, I don't know how many cards a Pikachu have, but there are so many different editions that they do and different illustrations. So there are so many variants and that apply to the other Pokemons. And even if, for example, the illustration is the same, or the rarity is the same, they already can they they already make changes in each rarity, even if they don't change the illustration completely. They maybe will have another another cards where Pikachu have a different aspect or are full illustrations, like a full art illustration, and that maybe is like a foliage. I don't remember, like when it shine, and also different cards have different effects, or maybe they are similar but they change the appearance, and some of them will cost more because they will be rare and will be more pretty or way cooler. So Marvel Rivals, or in the Marvel Universe, it makes a lot of sense to have this kind of games because they already have, I don't know, hundreds of characters that are like a main character from their stories, and they are well known. Not mm, not maybe as much as Pokemon, maybe, but they are really known because of the first comics, then series. I think that the series maybe will be the animated. Maybe the other thing is the movies, and then the other series animated, and that's it. Um, then video games. Okay, the other part will be video games. So with that power comes a great responsibility. So, for example, Marvel already have um game card. How it's called, like Marvel Marvel. Oh, I remember. It's Marvel Snap. Marvel Snap. I already played. I thought that was fun because I said like, okay, it's like a table game where I can collect um some cool illustrations or some cool variants from the characters that I want or I like. So I like that. Even with Pokemon, but I don't want to pay for them. I want to catch them, but in real life, like Pokemon is really expensive. If it's virtual, okay, and I can use it like it's intended, like for example, on Marvel Snaps or Pokemon, Pokemon TCG. That's cool. That's cool. Mm. Another thing, for example, there is a game that is called. Mm, oh no, I don't remember. It's like mm, TCG Simulator, like Trade Card Game Simulator, where they try to emulate some uh like a store where you can sell the cards, packets, um, and the boxes, like if it was like a Pokemon thing. but they aren't. They have their own illustrations, but also I recently see because that game is maybe from 2024 or beginnings of 2025, so it's been a long time since that game come or came out. So the developers or the modders had already have a lot of time to make possible to have the cards from Pokemon in the game. And also something that I realized when I saw a mod, like a mod pack from Rubius, is that they already like they have effects because okay, you can have different variants of the card, so then you can put different things um like a shiny aspect, like other different details. So besides that, the iCards that are animated, and I think those animations came from the Pokemon TCG game that is in mobile. So it's like okay, that's really cool because there are cards that are special, and when you unbox them in the TCG game from Pokemon, you get an animation, you get a presentation. So it's really cool that the people was able to put it in a video game. So fire, completely fire. Because okay, I don't know how many collections are in that TCG game, but that's an official way to have the cards like in 3D with their effects, and not needing to scan the cards itself in real life. So it's really cool because okay, you have the original source, you extract them, and you use it for the TCG simulator. So it's completely cool because you have the cards as intended to be in the video game. So cool. Let's continue.
And it's important to understand that every hero is going to have multiple abilities with cool.
Oh, I thought for a moment that my my stream ended from some reason. I don't know. Mm, Oye, en serio, me preocupa eso de hacer tantas pausas para hablar. So, in Spanish, it's not that difficult to me to try. I really have to try to not to not so I don't do those pauses, those stops when I'm speaking because I don't really like to have to make really long um stops just to say some words. That is crazy, bro. So for now, English in in English, like I feel like I need more air to speak. It's crazy that I will try it like maybe in a few hours. Okay, when I end this video, so I will try to speak a little bit in Spanish so I can make sure that I can speak in a good rhythm in Spanish.
Cooldowns are how long an ability takes for you to be able to use it again. Sometimes abilities have charges, meaning you can use multiple charges or multiple uses of it before you have to wait longer durations for it to come back up. But generally, using an ability starts a timer before that ability can be used again. Now, with enough playtime, you won't even have to look at your cooldowns to know that they're up. You'll feel it inherently because you're so used to how long abilities take before they're back up. But part of the skill set in hero shooters is learning exactly how long opponents' cooldowns take so that you know key windows where opponents are either vulnerable without access to their powerful ability or threatening because they have an ability that they can use against you. And also, managing cooldowns is a core skill in a hero shooter, making sure that you're trying to get value or do something important with each and every ability, because even though you get them again after a certain amount of time, time is the most valuable resource you have, and wasting them can mean that in a specific window, you don't have any power to do anything about an opponent's play or win your team the game. Now, a new addition as of Season 9 that dramatically increases the amount of content in the game, and in many cases has made Rivals a very different game than it once was, some even dubbing it Marvel Rivals 2, is the new team-up cooldowns and abilities. Now, specifically, every single character is going to be able to pick one of two abilities that correspond with a team-up or another character in the game. Now, this means that you can pick it and get access to an ability right away. In some cases, it will be an ability that you get to use and has a cooldown, and in other cases, it will replace an existing ability that you have already. Now, this will have a base effect. Even if the team-up cooldown doesn't actually have a person on your team playing that character, you still get something. You still get an ability, but that effect is amplified when you get access to an ability right away. In some cases, it will be an ability that you get to use and has a cooldown, and in other cases, it will replace an existing ability that you have already. Now, this will have a base effect. Even if the team-up cooldown doesn't actually have a person on your team playing that character, you still get something. You still get an ability, but that effect is amplified when you have a person that plays that character on your team. For an example, Punisher can choose the Rocket team-up, and even without a Rocket in play, he has an ability that he can throw down, and he gets rapid fire, where his guns, both of them, his primary and his shotgun, can fire very fast and quickly eradicate an enemy. But if Rocket is in play, he gets an enhanced effect where in addition to those things, he also gets infinite ammo. Primary and his shotgun can fire very fast and quickly eradicate an enemy. But if Rocket is in play, he gets an enhanced effect where in addition to those things, he also gets infinite ammo, making the effect even more powerful. Whoa. This means that you can mix and match and decide exactly what team up you want to have in any given situation. And in some cases, there's going to be very powerful team ups that you want to use every single time, regardless of who's on your team. And learning these, experimenting with them, and finding your favorite ones is part of the exploratory process of hero shooters and getting better in general.
Ooh.
Now, we do need to talk about different types of abilities, and there are two. There are passive abilities and active abilities. So passive abilities are always on, or they're automatically triggered. This is not something that you have to spend, but something that you have. And as an example, it would be like Iron Fist's ability to run on walls. This doesn't trigger any specific cooldown, but it's something that he can do all the time, which adds to his uniqueness as a character, but also gives him something that he can do that doesn't require him to consume an ability and put it on cooldown. Some of these range from quality of life things that make the character feel more like the hero that you imagine them to be, or some of these are extremely powerful that give your character a fundamental advantage in combat. Now, the other type of ability is the active abilities, and as the name suggests, these are abilities you have to manually activate. You have to press a button and deliberately use them, putting them on cooldown in order to activate them. Now, these are exactly what you need to learn. You need to learn the timing of your specific character. This also gives him something that he can do that doesn't require him to consume an ability and put it on cooldown. Some of these range from quality of life things that make the character feel more like the hero that you imagine them to be, or some of these are extremely powerful that give your character a fundamental advantage in combat. Now, the other type of ability is the active abilities, and as the name suggests, these are abilities you have to manually activate. You have to press a button and deliberately use them, putting them on cooldown in order to activate them. Now, these are exactly what you need to learn. You need to learn the timing of your specific character. I wouldn't worry too much about learning it right away. You're going to learn it intuitively as you play the character more. You're going to want to learn exactly when the best time to use these are, and try your best not to waste them. If you use an ability in one spot, you're going to have a large window where you don't have it, and you might need it later. So finding the best situations to have it, and also understand that your character is stronger with abilities and weaker without them. So this might reflect how aggressive you play, and is a very important part of positioning, which is one of the integral things to learn to try to get better at hero shooters. Now, there are super abilities, or what we call ultimates, and how these work
Ultimates.
is as the game progresses, you will slowly earn your ultimate, but you can also get it in other ways. You can deal damage, you can heal your team, and you can hit enemies with abilities, also dealing damage, and these things will generate your ultimate. And once you have your ultimate, using it will make it so you have to restart and rebuild that ultimate back up. So you get these a lot less often than other abilities, and they require you to actually do things in the game in order to get them. If you just stand around and let it build up passively, you're going to get your ultimates very slow, and as you can imagine, the more ultimates you use, the better, because these are very, very powerful. And these can often swing entire games or team fights. They can secure multiple kills, they can completely save your team, or flip a fight where you've lost 2 people on your team and you press an ultimate and all of a sudden you kill 2 people and win the game. They do all sorts of things like healing your team, allowing you aimbot while you're flying, or even resurrecting your teammates from the dead. Ultimates are so strong, and how you use them can largely dictate how your games go and whether you win or lose. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is Marvel Rivals roles, because Marvel Rivals has 3 core roles similar to support, tank, and DPS from other games, but with important differences. The first one is Strategist Support, the second one is Vanguard or Tank, and the third one is Duelist or DPS. Let's break down the differences with each one. Now,
No,
first off is the
nobody
Strategist, and their primary strength is their ability to heal teammates and keep teammates alive. Everyone has a health resource that can be shot. How you use them can largely dictate how your games go and whether you win or lose. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is Marvel Rivals roles, because Marvel Rivals has 3 core roles similar to support, tank, and DPS from other games, but with important differences. The first one is Strategist Support, the second one is Vanguard or Tank, and the third one is Duelist or DPS. Let's break down the differences with each one. Now, first off is the Strategist, and their primary strength is their ability to heal teammates and keep teammates alive. Everyone has a health resource that can be shot down or depleted, and if you have a support, they can heal that right back up, basically negating what was done to your team and allowing your teammates to go right back in the action. Now, also, supports have very powerful utility abilities, and this can range from all sorts of things, like teleports, to revives, to buffs to your team, movement abilities, and so much more. Sometimes supports even have abilities that just allow you to kill the enemy team, and I want you to have this mindset when you're going into the game. Supports are not
Okay, I almost watched these for 10 minutes. Um, Today when I do the next stream, I will just spark and then I will continue watching this video because, okay, maybe I'm not going to sleep. Oh, it's almost 1 a.m. Maybe I will not sleep now, but I will be in my bed so I can I, these are huge chains where I just get asleep on my stream. It already happened to me in a different channel, so it's not nothing that crazy. But I don't want that. Also, the console, mm, it depends on what am I doing, but it have like active refrigeration. So if I'm like um closing some of those parts, like if I don't turn off the screen, it will be playing whatever is in there. Like it could be a video game, like how it like the same way it happened to me when I was playing Blasphemous or Hollow Knight. So yes, sorry that I wasn't able to do it. Like I wasn't able to be too entertaining. Not too entertaining, entertaining, completely entertaining. See you guys, see you chat. I will soon have active chat. I know that if I apply the things that I see that other streamers does, just to be able to interact or um
entertain the public, the chat, I will be able to be a big streamer. The thing is that the first thing is that I'm not feeling well. I wasn't able to go to the doctor today because the doctor um, was pregnant and she already had her baby. So she wasn't working today and I wasn't able um, not to notice that like I didn't have the notification that they will move or cancel my consultation, my consult from to the doctor. So I lose that. I already have for the other week, but I'm still feeling bad. I'm worried about what I will have. So I will try to see if with the I will try to get a new appointment to a different doctor, like a private doctor, where she can like see me and see what she can recommend me to do. And also for be able to pay that, I will try to get a loan, a credit, so I can try to pay that even if I need to do the exams and also the medication. So I'm really worried about that because I have this thing in the eye. I have the tingling in my extremities, like my hand, my legs, or foot or feet. So it's as and because I already remember that once ago I have that, like for example one part of my head, like of my face, I feel the tingling. So the doctor didn't say not too many things about that, but now I'm having that, but consistently in my hand and my legs, and I'm also having other stuff. So I'm worried about that. I If I'm not able to get the credit, I will try to ask maybe to some YouTubers or some content creators. I don't know if I could try to talk with maybe Asmongold if I can get something, because already I don't have the money still to go to do the procediments, and so I don't know how much I will need. Even if I get the credit, if the credit maybe it will be like $3,000. I don't know if it will be enough in case that I need to do other exams mm, to pay for them. So mm, I have to say like something is something. But if I don't get enough, so it will be also us. But I will try. I will try. I will try to get first the credit. If it don't work, I will try to write to other people of how they can help me. The thing is that I don't have nothing where I can show, hey, I need to pay for this. I already have the bill. That will be difficult because oh, I still don't go to to see those doctors because I need the money to pay them. Mostly the first consult. That's maybe something where I can like see if I can get something, a little bit of help with the first consult, then try to ask, or if I get the credit, see if I can pay the consults, then the other things that they say me to do, okay, maybe to do that. For that I will will need to check to, I don't know, with someone that have enough money that I can ask him if they can help me with that, paying those bills. So see you guys today, but later. Something that I will try to do is like it's difficult. Like if I do the stream on 12 o'clock, it will be the best because okay, I'm not going to stream before 8 p 8 8 a.m. And if I don't stream uh, on 12 p.m., I will not be able to stream in the night because I really want to try to go to sleep earlier, like maybe 6 p.m. maximum. So maybe when I'm able mm, to to sleep in that hour, so maybe I can do it in the morning, in the evening. But it will be also difficult because, for example, if I speak like this in the stream, it could be like it could be okay. Like for example, now I'm using the microphone from the console, but I will need to be really close, or um, I will need to change this the parameters from the application so I can you can hear me even if I'm not too close to the microphone. The other thing is that even if I'm playing, some things like from example the click or these things, because of the place that is the microphone, they will sound or you will notice it in here. Like maybe with noise suppression it will be okay. Let me try. Alright. Okay, no. Even with the noise suppression, the software detects the clicks on the console. Like I press the one on the right that is in the opposite side of the microphone that is like in the screen in front of me, but in the left. So it already catch it. Like I don't know, maybe the vibrations to from that to the other side is crazy. So something that I was thinking before or when I bought the console is that I should have like a, uh, a different headphones. Right, there are no headphones, AirPods or something similar. I wanted to buy some where I can use a different like a boom microphone, so I will be able to have um, a good audio quality for my voice. But that will cost not too much. It depends. Like I will need to buy maybe only the cable, but I have already an earbuds that are broken, so I need to fix them, and they are in acrylic. But I don't see a thing that I can just to fix that. And other thing, I was following a guy that was working on doing like that's called like a hi-fi headphones or earbuds. I don't know. I cannot be completely sure. But this guy was working with a brand to make his own earbuds, and also with a cable with a mock uh, a boom mic. So I was thinking, oh, I would like to have that. So on my understanding, that guy will set the product to $100, something like that. That's a lot. So for the moment, the console where I'm using the integrated microphone, it's okay. Like the plan is not to waste money on these things unless I already went to the things to the doctor. I'm taking my medicine if they sent me something, or I already make my exams. Like if I'm using the money on the things that I need to primarily use it, it's the point to do it. So, ciao, 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 ciao. See you, chat, see you, chat. See you soon, chat. I know that I don't have a chat, today, but I could have a chatter tomorrow, or maybe in 2 days. I don't know when, but I will have a chat. See you, 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 see you.